This is an overview of a 2-day backpacking trip of the Seward Mountain Range in the Adirondacks of upstate New York. The trek will take us from the Seward Trailhead to camp on day 1, up to Seymour Mountain Summit, back down to camp to end out the first day. On day 2, we'll go up to Seward Mountain, across to Donaldson, Emmons, and then back over Donaldson to the Calkins Brook Trail, and we'll take that back down to the Seward Trailhead to finish out the hike. Total distance is around 21 miles with elevation gain in the ballpark of 6,000 feet of climbing. Day 1 will be roughly 9.26 miles with 2,600 feet of climbing. Day 2 will be 11.02 miles with 3,369 feet. Starting off from the Seward Trailhead, we'll proceed 4.5 miles with about 522 feet of climbing to camp on day 1. From here, we can set up camp, drop our packs, lighten our load a bit, and then gear up and proceed on to the summit of Seymour Mountain, which will be 2.4 miles with 2,024 feet of elevation gain. From the summit of Seymour, we'll have a good perspective of the entire hike and especially day 2 with Seward, Donaldson, and Emmons in view. And from here, we'll proceed 2.4 miles back down the trail to camp to round out day 1. On day 2, we could wake up, break down camp, and then proceed up to the summit of Seward Mountain, which is 2.5 miles from camp with 2,283 feet of elevation gain. From the summit of Seward, we'll proceed on 0.8 of a mile with 207 feet of climbing to the summit of Donaldson. And from Donaldson, it's another 0.9 of a mile with 177 feet of climbing to the summit of Emmons. And having summited our 4th and final high peak out of the 4 over these 2 days, we'll then proceed back over Donaldson to the junction with the Calkins Brook Trail. This is a 1-mile stretch with roughly 253 feet of elevation gain. From the Calkins Brook Trail, it's 6 miles back to the trailhead to finish the hike with around 289 feet of elevation gain in that distance. This will conclude the hike with around 21 miles of hiking distance and around 6,000 feet of elevation gain over the course of the 2 days.